Have you ever felt anxious or sad because you thought you were alone? Maybe you even thought that something is wrong with you. Loneliness is one of the widespread problems of our time. The world increasingly converts itself into the online scene, leaving us with less and less live communication. Loneliness greatly affects our mental state, and in some cases, it can even lead to severe depression. So, how can you deal with it? We are all different, and it's difficult for some to establish new connections, to open up to others, but this could not be avoided, that's for sure. Whether we want it or not, in order not to be lonely, you need to look for your people. Like-minded people. Be selective. Find those who share your interests, values, and with whom you will have a comfortable and interesting time to spare with. Alright, it sounds predictable and understandable enough. We'll not dwell on this aspect furthermore. First of all, establish a good relationship with the main person you have in your life. Yourself. The only person you are hanging out with 100% of the time is you. Many of us are not comfortable with being alone with ourselves, but this is the only way to stop being lonely once and for all, and a key to building a harmonious and sustainable life. The mere feeling of discomfort makes us not only sad, insecure, adds anxiety, but also makes us dependent on other people. In order to fulfill this void, we constantly look for communication or run into social media platforms, computer games, or Netflix, etc. This is not the best pastime. As Seneca noted, nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and spend some time with his own company. Have you ever happened to feel lonely even in large companies or at some big parties? See, turns out that loneliness is not about the absence of company, it's about a feeling of separation from the surrounding people. What should you do with it? Look for support within yourself. Are you happy with the person you see yourself as? Are you happy in their company? If not, it will be hard for you to feel comfortable with yourself and those around you, while the feeling of loneliness will constantly come back to you. It is important to understand yourself and accept all your sides. Don't go for self-blaming. Don't look for flaws in yourself. Don't judge yourself for past mistakes. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. We often lack compassion, first of all for ourselves. We constantly criticize ourselves for something, worrying too much about our appearance, material achievements, and so on. Which person would be more pleasant for you to communicate with? The one who constantly accuses you of something, shouts, bullies you for minor setbacks, or the one who encourages, supports, and accepts you with understanding? The answer is obvious. So, you better become that person for yourself. You will immediately notice how those around you will become like that for you, as well as having the feeling of loneliness forever disappear from your life.